First name, last name, I'm in the studio, of course, about to do a YouTube live joint. But anyway, check this out. November the 14th, I'm having my last federal government workshop of the year in Norfolk, Virginia, my hometown. 2 up, 2 down. That's right. So look, at this workshop, you're going to get all the bells and whistles, how to obtain federal government contracts, how to properly look for federal government contracts. I got 2 guest speakers that's going to teach you how to effectively build a business around federal government contracting. I'm at the Granby Theater in Norfolk, Virginia. In my hometown, so you gotta put up. Click the link below. Seats are very limited. I got VIP seats too, and you know we're gonna turn up afterwards. Jay White, first name, last name.
I'm trying to take it as high as it go. I've been by the
First name, last name, I'm in the studio, of course, about to do a YouTube live joint. But anyway, check this out. November the 14th, I'm having my last federal government workshop of the year in Norfolk, Virginia, my hometown. 2 up, 2 down. That's right. So look, at this workshop, you're going to get all the bells and whistles, how to obtain federal government contracts, how to properly look for federal government contracts. I got 2 guest speakers that's going to teach you how to effectively build a business around federal government contracting. I'm at the Granby Theater in Norfolk, Virginia. In my hometown, so you gotta put up. Click the link below. Seats are very limited. I got VIP seats too, and you know we're gonna turn up afterwards. Jay White, first name, last name.
I'm trying to take it as high as it go. I've been by the code, you know how I be. I am a product of putting my curses to rest on my family tree. Can see growth. They tell me they free, but they work for the man. I can't relate, I did it on my own. Oh, I've been by the code, you know how I be. I am a product of putting
my homeboy actually made that logo for me. I can't even see that. That joint small as a mug. The comments. But yo, what up, man? Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, now it's good. Yeah. Good morning, man. How y'all? Happy Sunday. What's the deal? Somebody from Cali. What up? In Cali, it got to be, what time is it in California? Like 10 o'clock? No. 8 o'clock out there? Oh, early morning to you. I ain't no grand rising person. Y'all know the people say grand rising. Them people that say I want to kick them in their back, man. Like, what? Why all of a sudden you want to say grand rising for? Like, listen, there's nothing wrong with saying good morning because you're spelling the word morning, not like mourning a death. People be happy. People make their own stuff of them. Like, you don't want to say good morning because it's death. It's 2 different spellings, genius. But anyway, what up, man? I just landed. I'm happy out here. November 14th, I want y'all to be in the building, especially if you haven't been to a workshop, especially if you're still struggling with anything federal government contracting, especially if you want to know about trucking specifically, certification specifically, real estate specifically. I got the 2 people coming, man. Casey Cooper, she's phenomenal, and my boy Deron Bethea. He coming all the way from Hawaii, but he from North Carolina. That's gonna be crazy. But during these shows, y'all can ask me anything. I'm looking at the chat. I'm looking at the feed. I'm answering all the questions. Antonio Jenkins said, where can I get the tickets? Just go to the website, thefederalcode.com. Thefederalcode.com. It's going to be in Norfolk, Virginia. There's 2 things I want to talk about this morning while I got the show here, yo. Good morning. Good morning. And Antonio Jenkins going to say grand rising. Man, I don't like no grand rising, yo. Workshop done changed my life. That's what's up, Steve. So look, 2 things I'm going to talk about. really quickly, I want to give some tips real quick. So watch this. Y'all remember, this is how old I am. Y'all remember back in the day when the Chrysler 300s came out. Y'all remember those? When they first dropped, when the Chrysler 300s first dropped, and everybody was like, man, what's that? It was kind of resembling to what? It was kind of looking like a Bentley, right? It looked like a Bentley. It got the shape of a Bentley until a Bentley pulled up beside it. If you ever seen a Chrysler and 300 when they first came out and everybody was all excited and everybody was just buying the Chrysler 300s like crazy, then the Bentley pulled up beside it, it was like, yeah, that don't look nothing like a Bentley at all. The point I'm getting at is you don't know until you know. You walk into rooms and people don't know who you really are until they know. Stop worrying about trying to not be yourself. Stop worrying about trying to impress somebody or look like something else that you're really not. Be yourself. And when you be yourself, they're going to know who you really are. So you ain't going to compare yourself to be or look like nobody because you're going to be the real authentic thing. The reason why I'm saying that is I seen over the weekend just a lot of people not being themselves. It was crazy. I'm like, man, this not even you. Like you're being somebody else. It's not even you. And I was using the terms and phrase like, yo, this not even fair because I can see right through you. I can see right through you. It was crazy. So I just felt like I wanted to get that quick analogy. Then you can see where I'm coming from. The second thing is, what up, though? Somebody said, yes. Good morning. Good morning. Workshop, yo, November 14th, studying and everything. Look, also, too, the second thing is real quick. I wanted the chat to go crazy on this. Let the chat go crazy on this. I want to discuss quickly this thing that we got in our relationships called gender roles. It's going to be fast. Number one, let me keep repeating myself. I'm on here and I'm doing these shows. I think what we said we're going to do, fam. We said we're going to do on Sundays or Tuesdays. We made a decision. Fellas, I'm talking to y'all in the back. I'm talking to y'all. I think we might have said Tuesdays, y'all. Tuesdays, we're gonna try Sundays, and then the Sundays ain't cool, then we're gonna fool with Tuesdays. But look, I really is a layup. This dirt. What up, boy? All right, so look, I really want to continue to say this. When y'all got me on this show right here, ask me anything. I'm looking at the feed, I'm gonna answer questions, but I'm gonna get some of these thoughts off my chest real quick. You know what I mean? About to tap into apply the action. Hey, Jay Humble, make sure you do that. Applying the action is how you get to the paper. Applying the action is how you get to the paper. I'm going to quickly talk about my sacrifices that I had to make to get to the point that I'm at. A lot of people kind of can hear certain little things, but when I tell y'all I was riding a pedal bike, I was riding an actual bicycle from my mama house to the gas station, from the gas station to the library, from the library to the bank. Or I would call and try to wait for my homeboy to come pick me up. Or I was catching the bus. But I was doing all of this while still trying to figure out federal government contracting. It's not going to be like a thing where you don't have to make sacrifices. A lot of times, y'all in better positions than I ever was. Y'all got good careers. Y'all already got hustles, side hustles. Y'all got 2 incomes. Y'all got your own crib. Y'all got family. Like, y'all already comfortable. See, my situation was I wasn't comfortable. I already wasn't comfortable. I already was against the wall, and I got to figure this out. Or not die trying, but go hard until I figure it out. It was like that. Some of y'all already got government contracting is your plan B, or it's your plan C or D. It wasn't like that for me. It was my A, B, C, and D. That's why when I be telling people, yo, it took me 3 years to win my first contract, people like, what? Because I wasn't going to give up. Now that second year, so the first year, boom, everything was good. I was learning, figuring stuff out, and getting frustrated. The whole second year, I don't think I did a damn thing. I don't think I did jack. I did nothing because it was just a whole lot of beating myself up. It was like, yo, I don't know if I really can do this. I think this is for somebody who graduated high school, and college. This is for somebody who likes to read, et cetera, et cetera. I wasn't that guy. But when that third year rolled around, and I got some encouraging words from my homeboy mama, who was fine, by the way. Yo, y'all know young men like older women? Young men like older women. So now I'm in my 20s. This dude mama like 50-something, maybe closer, probably like 50-something. But she got a shape and she fine. Man, please, I ain't care what she said. I'm listening to her. Whatever coming out of her trap, I was listening. But I was listening with the right headset, right? When I had the right mindset, right headspace, I was cool. So I'm listening to his mama. She telling me jump back in it, yada, yada, yada. The rest is history. I win my first contract, and then I just keep it pushing. It's important for us men that are starting this business. I'm going to talk to the fellas real quick, and then I'm obviously talk to the ladies. But I want the chat to go crazy about this, what I'm about to say, with this gender role stuff. If you are in a relationship and you married or got a girlfriend, but y'all live together, do y'all think it's supposed to be 50-50? That's the first question. Do y'all think it's supposed to be 50-50? And then my second question is, do you think we are equal? Are we going 50-50? And my second question is, are we both equal? That's important. I want the chat to go crazy. I got some young boys in the back. I'm gonna ask them, man, y'all in relationships, yo, or no? They both said, nah, all right, bet. Let me fast forward, y'all. Y'all in a relationship. Y'all going 50-50? No. Who gonna do what? My man. That's it? That's all you gonna pay the mortgage? My man said he not going 50-50. He gonna pay the bills. All right, what you got, bro? And what you want? Okay, so what's the expectation then of your woman? So if that's what you're doing, what's the expectation of your woman?
Keep things organized, like help me out, like make sure I'm not stressing too much, if that makes sense.
That makes sense. All right. So he said make sure he ain't stressed out. Keep everything in nice and neat. All right. Okay, cool. My mama said, good morning, Jason. Hit the like button, please. That's my mama. Glenda Ray, that's my mama. So John Smith said it's supposed to be 100. What you mean by that? How each person got 100%. Period. So that's why some people say 50-50. Some women make more than men or vice versa. It depends on the relationship. Okay, Gil, so this is what I'm saying. Yes, it depends on the relationship, but how are you going into the relationship? Are you telling your woman you want 50-50? And then ain't nobody answered this question yet. Are y'all equal? Are y'all equal? When you walk into that relationship, what are you expecting from your partner? Man or woman, what are you expecting? Wow, wasn't expecting this, but no, we is not equal. Okay, unfortunately, it's what works for the couple and where they are in that season. Okay, so I agree where they are in that season, but everybody does this. Everybody playing nice in the comments, but watch this. Everybody does this. You walk into a relationship with the expectation. Whether that changes or not, once you start to get to know your partner, that's something different. But you walk into a relationship with expectations. Hey, I'm expecting to do this. I'm expecting to receive this. My man said, we are not equal. And I agree. A man and a woman in a relationship is not equal. Now, are we both very important to each other? Yes, we are very important to each other, but we are not equal. That woman can't do for her what I can do for her, right? she can't, I can do whatever she thinks she can do, she can't do it like I can do it. And vice versa. Whatever she can do, I know I can't do it how she can do it, which means we're not equal, which also means our natural roles will automatically take care of themselves. Men are natural hunters, providers, and protectors. Do we all agree with that? Men are natural hunters, providers, and protectors. So most men naturally are thinking about finances when they come into a relationship. Most men, at least 9 times out of 10. You got some bums out there that want to live off the woman. Okay, cool. But we naturally are going to think about the finances. That's the first thing. The second thing is we naturally want to protect. We naturally want to protect our women. Our woman especially. We're not going to have our lady in harm's way on purpose. A woman ain't thinking about that. Do y'all recognize what women think about? They not thinking about protecting us at all. Whether that's right, wrong, or indifferent, that's not the topic of discussion. I'm just putting everybody into perspective of how we think about each other. They not thinking about protecting us. Every day when our woman walk out the house or when they beside us, we thinking about protecting them. Why do we walk on the right side of the street? Because cars can't potentially jump up on the curb and hit us. Let the curb hit me first, baby. Right? When we walking through the crowd, sometimes is expected for us to walk first so we can clear the pathway for our woman. We can see the dangers first. Women not thinking of that. But guess what we not thinking about? When we come home from whatever long day work or whatever we doing, we ain't thinking about the groceries. We not thinking about cleaning no house up. We not thinking about what's for dinner or what should we cook for dinner. We not thinking about none of that's not on our minds. The natural order will take care of itself. Can you have a conversation within your relationship? I hope you do. I hope you are communicating. Hey, I don't want to do this, or I want to do this, whatever the case may be. We are not equal. This is a woman saying this. I love this perspective. We are not equal, but men and women are in need of each other to work together. Boom. I agree with that. I agree with the man leading and finding, and me falling into my woman role. I can never compete with a man ever. Exactly. And you, number one, in our relationship, we shouldn't even have to compete. We shouldn't have to compete. And then it's certain things that are called, that's bonuses. Right? Oh, L Boogie said, I expect a man to protect and provide in a relationship. Exactly. It's bonuses. If I'm a leader and a protector naturally, right, I'm gonna do my thing. But if she come home and I know she probably gonna be hungry and I'm in that kitchen cooking and I got them pots clanging and banging, she excited for that. That's something she didn't expect. Or I'm washing, whatever the order is in our relationship or whatever the roles are, and I take on one of her roles or one of her responsibilities or one of her expectations that I have her and I end up doing it, that's a bonus, yo. Now, when we think about it in the business sense, it's not the same way we think about it. Here's why. Women are there for balance. Okay. Here's why. Because now we're not in a relationship. Now, what do we are? We in the business world. And when we're in the business world, most women and men feel differently about this. So I just want to get y'all honest opinion. I'm really just getting y'all honest opinion. That's all I want. And then I give my opinions a little later. When you're in the business world, a woman 9 times out of 10 will never say we not equal. At home, two or three women put in the chat, we are not equal, because we talking about a relationship at home. Why is it such a big difference in the business world? Why is it such a big difference in the business world? A woman protects in the spirit with continual prayer and fasting for her husband. I love that. Collaboration, not competition. I disagree with. I like competition. It's not bad because that's what iron sharpens iron means. Iron sharpens iron means if you going hard, I'm gonna go hard too. Iron sharpens iron. If you getting a headway in a certain thing and I can do it the same way or better, then that's gonna make you come back and do it better than what I just did. Iron sharpens iron. So I believe in friendly competition. I believe in that. But anyway, why aren't we the same mindset with men and women in the business world? Why are we not there? Why do we have to be equals in the work environment? Why can't now obviously you got titles. So if a woman's my supervisor, then naturally she's what? She's the leader. Naturally. If I come into a new job and a woman is my supervisor, naturally she is my leader by title. She my leader. I'm gonna do what she say until. But why do men and women believe it's not the same type of vibe at the work environment as it relates to roles? Why we can't do that there? And now when we start to answer that question, that's why a lot of people are having a hard time voting or seeing Kamala Harris for president. For me, it would have been a slam dunk. It's a slam dunk. I know who America should vote for, but because America is where it's at mentally, as a country, we can't figure out why we want to put things into a different order. That's why Trump still is leading the popularity vote, which is crazy. It's crazy and it's not at the same time. It's the same in the business world. However, the rules to the workspace makes it different somewhat. Okay, Antonio, all right, I'm feeling where you're going with that. The rules in the workplace make it different. So just elaborate a little bit more for me, because you're right. The rules in the workplace make it different. And so because the rules made it different, society naturally has to fall in place. Because you ain't, listen, if that job is providing you a certain lifestyle, you ain't finna go against a lot of stuff that job is saying to you. You feel me? I want to put everybody into perspective of from the house to business to politics. And now you seeing why the presidential race is even when we know it shouldn't be even. And I'm talking about my vote would be for Kamala Harris. But it's so even because people can't naturally see a woman running the country. For whatever their reasons are. I mean, shoot, I was raised by a single mom. She did a good job. And that was, hey man, a lot of people are raised by a single parent, and most of the times the single parent is the woman. Or the woman has the kids, 95% of the time, in most cases. One of your students in here. What up, Alex? What's good? Also, I told y'all, when I'm just getting my thoughts out. So look, every week I do my show. I'm going to do this show every week. This is the second week of it. I'm going to get my thoughts out. I'm going to get y'all opinions, but y'all can always, I'm the federal government contracting guy, yo. I'm here to help you move and advance with federal government contracts as it relates to subbing them joints out. But while we doing that, we got to expand our minds, because in the business sense with communication, oral and written communication, and how we interpret things, that all falls into play of being successful in federal government contracting. But that's why I throw questions out the board out of nowhere. Kamala. What I say? Kamala. You trying to correct me, Kamala? All right, my bad. But look, I read that though. Kamala. I got you. Jay White, some believe she has not done a good job as far as VP. So how is she going to be different as president? I think even if your belief is she hasn't done a good job as VP, what she can end up doing as president is putting a better supportive role around her so she can be an effective president. That's easy. Like I didn't graduate from college, but guess who I have around me? Individuals that graduated from college because their perspective is different. They went to school for this. I didn't. I learned from the school of hard knocks, just figuring it out on my own, letting life teach me. But as you get to certain positions, you put around you people that are built and bred through college and through education for those positions. Everybody do it. Hell, 50 Cent talked about it one time. He said the exact same thing I just said. I got to a place where I needed to have my team around me that went to college. And that's how you build a smart team around you. They're educated in the certain fields. You put them around you. Boom. Kamala can do the same thing. Is that easy? So that's how she can be an effective president. Whether she do it or not, I don't know. Like if Trump get in office, yo gonna have some who he gonna have around him? Some clowns. I'm pretty sure. But we have to understand perspective from home, business, and politics. All right, I'm gonna leave y'all with this, yo. Number one, if you're not coming to the workshop, you are tripping. Go look up the Compass Circle on Instagram. Go look her up. Casey Cooper, the Compass Circle. Go look her up. Then go look up my boy, Deron Bethea. Go look them two individuals up. They coming to the workshop. Remember, my workshops were working. We ain't just sitting there talking and trying to figure it out. We working. VPs are not in the hot seat. Their role is supporting the president that she's done and still doing where he can't. She steps in, period. Okay, I like that. Business, workplace versus personal at home is the difference in gender roles and why some feel we are not equal. I don't well, how y'all say her name, bro? The second one that just how you say that? I can't see it for real. Anajane. Andrene. I agree and disagree. And business emotions are put aside. Oh, we definitely get to talk about that real quick. J-Rock says she is trash. As a businessman, you must not understand her stance on taxes, and smart money will leave the U.S. Okay. I can't understand her agenda so far, but I will be listening so far. I disagree, but I am optimistic. Okay. Where's the workshop? I missed the info. Fam, the workshop is in Norfolk, Virginia. 2 up, 2 down. Make sure you go to thefederalcode.com. Check that out. We're going to be in the building. Ajane. All right. So Ajane said, in business, emotions are put to the side. That's not true. That's not true. You cannot put your emotions aside in business. You cannot. What you're supposed to do is not let your emotions make the decisions for you in business. But your emotions are going to be involved. That's just what it is. But they can't make the decision for you. Do y'all understand that difference? We are human beings. We're going to make decisions emotionally. Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to have emotions, but we cannot let our emotions make the decisions. That's a big difference. Super big difference. Jay Humble said, I'm in Newport News. We'll slide down through the tunnel, fam, to Norfolk, Granby Theater. Culturally, upbringing is the base for all perspective when it comes to gender roles. Okay, I might not disagree with that. Pronunciation. I'm in the 757 now. I'm a merchant seaman. Hey, bro, merchant seaman, longshoremen, all that's good. But the longshoremen's finna go on straight. That's what I'm saying. So if you finna go on straight, and those jobs typically are the secure jobs, you should be getting a federal government contract. That's too easy. That's too easy. I like what you said. not allow the emotions to make the decisions. That's a jewel. Thanks. You're welcome. Because at the end of the day, emotion, watch this. Why do y'all think during Thanksgiving and Christmas is so many commercials about feel good, family, chestnuts roasting on an open fire? Because they want you to spend with emotion. They want you to do what's called emotional spending. You see little puppies everywhere and cars with bows on it and pretty snow. That's that because they want you to do emotional spending. During the holidays, they plan on it. All the commercials play on emotional spending, which means they know most people make decisions based off your emotions. So no longer will you allow that to happen to you, and watch how your decisions start to be very matter of fact. Everything. My lady says I talk to her in a matter of fact way. I don't be trying to. I don't try to. It's just coming out like this. Yep, I got your ebook. I'll be there, fam. Okay. What's good, Jay White? Showing love. You showed us much love at the prison's Everglade re-entry. How my work release? Hey, let's go. As a middleman veteran business, if I compete for set aside, should I, what'd that say? Should I W-2 my subcontractor, or is that too much headache? Okay, Gil, we don't W-2 anybody, because W-2 means what? You hiring them. When your roof fall in your house, right? Peep game. When your roof cave in your house, or the plumbing is messed up, and you call a roofer and you call a plumber to come fix that problem, do you hire them? Or do you just agree to pay them to fix the work? Which one do you do? All we're doing is paying people to do the work. That's all. That's it. All right? Remember that. We ain't W-2ing nobody. If you want to do that, that's fine. But that's damn sure gonna be a headache. All right? I'm out of here, yo. We're gonna do the show on Tuesday. Go to thefederalcode.com. Listen, take some screenshots of your boy right now. Please do me a favor. Do me a huge favor. Take some screenshots of me right now. Add me on your Instagram. Put in your stories. Let's get this show huge, yo. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just going to get up here, talk about my thoughts. But at the same time, I'm good to start having my close friends call in so we can hear what they be saying. Them dudes and them women is crazy. But screenshot me, add me on Instagram. I'm going to repost it, put in your stories.